Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zach Kennedy, home marketing specialist with eXp Realty, and we've got a little gift for you to save some cash. But if you stay till the end and get all the tips, you may very well save thousands of dollars when you're either buying or selling your home. And I'm so happy to be here with a friend and a business partner. I've been working with her company for years now, and I trust them with all my buyers. So I would like to welcome to the channel Meredith Jones. Welcome, Meredith.
Hey, thanks for having me. We really appreciate.
And Meredith is with Ally Property Inspection. So tell us a little bit about your company, Meredith.
Yeah, we have been in business now this is our 10th year. We have two locations. Birmingham is our first location and Atlanta is our second. We have, construction background. So I would just say we've been around housing in lots of various ways, whether it's building it or fixing it and now inspecting it. So yeah, we love to help buyers and sellers whenever they need us.
And kind of walk us through the highlights of getting a home inspection from a buyer's perspective.
Yeah, so in the state of Alabama, we are licensed. Every home inspector has to be licensed with the state, so there's some bare minimum qualifications. And then, really, I think it's important to, realtors are a great source for their clients of how to pick a home inspector, because you guys have seen lots of different reports, you've had lots of different experiences. So I definitely suggest that home buyers use their realtor as a source to help them figure out what's the best services to get. And in Alabama, it's super important to have a home inspection because it's a buyer beware state. So this is your one opportunity to find out everything you need to know about the house. Because once you own it, it's all yours.
That's right. And I have used Ally Property Inspection for all of my buyers that I have done so far. And Mike is amazing, and Alan and their staff. They show up on time, number one, which is always good. And number two, they help me and they help my buyers understand what's going on with anything that is not working in proper order. And they are so informative. And this wasn't on the list to talk about, but you guys recently switched your systems for how you deliver those reports. And I love it because not only can I get a PDF file of the report of all the items in the home, both that are working correctly and they're working incorrectly, but also in the online version, it actually has recommendations for who the contractor would be for certain repairs. And I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, I have to say my business partner spent hours upon hours putting that together. It's a great platform, but the best part of it is we can make it unique to us. And so we really love that. We're always making improvements to it too, but I'm glad to hear that you like it.
Yeah, it's awesome. And most of the time, Ally delivers the inspection report the day of the inspection. And so, in this crazy market that we're in right now, to really get an offer accepted, we have to put in our contracts that we are going to get that home inspected within 3 to 5 days. And so, I know Meredith and her team are working around the clock to help us. So, we really appreciate that. And having that report in both of those forms is really helpful because what happens when we get that report back, if the buyers are interested in going back to the seller and saying, hey, we'd really like this repaired in order to move forward in the contract, having that system with the contractor that you would need to use for that repair is really helpful and saves us a lot of time. So well done.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Yep. And also, and this is not something that you think about a ton, but let's talk about tips, home inspection tips for sellers. So those limited inspections before they list.
Yeah, so I think everybody assumes that, in this market, everything sells. And I can tell you that's not the case, right? People still can find things in our reports as a buyer and think, we didn't see that. We wouldn't have guessed this was going on. And then they're, maybe not as happy about buying the house. So I still have sellers who think, hey, maybe our house hasn't had a thorough checkup in years. And that's really what we're there to do with a limited pre-listing. We're there to look at all the important things like the roof, the exterior, foundation, and all your mechanicals. Those are the areas where if there's a problem, they can be kind of expensive and maybe the thing that kills the deal and what we don't want to have happen between, buyers and sellers.
Right. And taking care of those problems is always cheaper on the front end than the back end. I can almost guarantee you that, if you've got a toilet that's not flushing properly, or you've got some damage to gutters, it's always going to be more expensive when the buyer asks for it when you're under contract than if you've gotten a limited inspection with Ally Property Inspections before you list it.
Right. And especially right now, because if you've tried to have anything fixed, everybody's really busy.
Right.
So it's very expensive to ask somebody to rush to do something right now. So it is much smarter and economical for the seller to do it on the front end, just like you're saying.
Yep, that's right. And I recently promoted, because I thought this was an amazing feature on your website, a free course that people can take, and they actually get $35 off their next inspection. I think that's great. What all is included in that course?
So I'll tell you, actually, the idea came to me because I teach a lot of continuing education to realtors. And so
Right.
what I realized is if realtors don't know this information, then buyers don't either. And
Mm-hmm.
so that gave me the idea last year to put together what I call a mini course. It's 45 minutes total of videos, and you can break it up however you want. And I'm talking about what other type of things you might want to add to your home inspection. What are some other things you might want to be aware of? Why are HVAC inspections good? Things like that. And yeah, if they complete it, they get $35 off their home inspection. And anybody can listen to it anytime. Even if you're not buying a house, it might teach you something about the house that you're in.
That's right. And so, Meredith, I appreciate you being here so much. I have so much faith in your company and the people that work for you. And I know that my buyers that are going to be watching this video are grateful too. And also, any sellers out there, if you are considering putting your home on the market sometime soon, or you just really want to get a checkup and see if there are any components that need to be fixed or replaced or improved, then I'll have links all around the description of this video to reach out to me or to reach out to Meredith and her awesome team. So have we covered everything, Meredith?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you think your audience needs to know, I'm happy to talk about it.
Well, Meredith is the expert. She is somebody that teaches and trains a lot of us agents. And Meredith, we appreciate you so much. And I know my clients do as well. So thank you for your time today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Thanks.